Hello, I hope you're doing well. So, I have this really fun idea to kind of cap off the summer season with an outdoor movie night with some delicious Italian homemade meals. We have an abundance of tomatoes out in the garden. You might have seen it in my garden tour video. If you haven't, definitely go check it out. If anybody is having, and I said this in the video, if anybody is having her tomato girl summer, it is me because we have so many tomatoes. And I keep joking with my husband that I'm going to have to learn how to make marinara because we have so many. So I decided, why not go ahead and learn how to make marinara and try my hand at making homemade pasta and do a really fun outdoor movie night. So we're going to watch Eat, Pray, Love, eat outside under the stars and the sunset, enjoy some dessert and some delicious homemade recipes, and just like romanticize the heck out of the end of the season. Fall is right around the corner. I am so excited to decorate for fall, but I kind of felt like I needed to give summer one last hurrah. So that's going to be today. I'm really excited about it. We're going to be making a ravioli, which might be a mistake because I've never made pasta before. And I think ravioli is definitely one of the harder ones to make. It might fall apart. We will see. But also, I was browsing on Newly and I found this skirt. And this was kind of like my last push that I needed to make this movie night happen because this skirt could not be more perfect. It's like giving all of the Italian Nonna vibes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. First things first is we have to make the pasta dough because the pasta dough has to rest for like an hour or so. So we're going to start with that and then we will start on our marinara. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. My home ec teacher, Mrs. Torgerson, I hope she's not watching this because she would not be proud of how I'm measuring this. So the video I watched said that doing this by hand takes about 15 minutes of kneading the dough. This is a workout. The dough is like really firm. So this is my workout for today. Coming together though. Also, the video said that you cannot overwork pasta dough, that like it requires a lot of kneading. So I'm gonna trust in the process. Okay, so that definitely took a good 10 minutes. I worked up a little bit of a sweat. So now I'm going to cover it in saran wrap and I'm gonna let it set for like an hour or two. Not wearing my watch. I'm gonna let it set for an hour or two. And I think I'm gonna go out to the garden for now and go grab some tomatoes for the marinara. make the marinara, one of the first steps is to add the tomatoes to boiling water so that you can easily peel off the skin, and it'll just make for a better texture for your marinara. Honestly, I have found that making marinara from scratch is so super easy. Next, I started rolling out the dough on a lightly floured surface. A good pasta dough should not be sticky at all, and I was a little nervous, but mine ended up not being sticky at all and was very easy to work with. For the filling, I mixed together ricotta cheese and some ground sausage that I had cooked up previously and allowed to cool. I only used about a teaspoon of filling for each of the little raviolis, and then I used an egg white wash to help bind together the two layers of the pasta. Next, I used this special pastry cutter that also crimps the edges so that your filling on your ravioli doesn't fall out when you go to boil your ravioli. It wasn't the best. It didn't want to cut as great as I would have hoped, but it definitely did the trick because I didn't have any of the filling coming out when we boiled the ravioli. You only need to boil the ravioli for like 2 minutes. It's just super quick and it's ready to go that fast. It ended up being a little bit stormy this evening and also wasn't quite dark enough to be able to set up the projector to watch a movie outside, so I decided to go ahead and have an indoor movie night. It was still just as magical as it would have been, and we still had a wonderful time. This was so much fun. I could not be more happy with how everything turned out. I'm waiting for the family to get home right now because Sebastian has belt ups for jujitsu, so he's going to be home here in a little bit. We're going to have a little belt up celebration for him with a really fun dinner. And then we're going to have our pistachio affogatos, but I can't tell you guys how much fun I had, like putting this whole thing together. Doing special things like this for my family just really lights me up, and I appreciate you guys for being here. If this inspires you to do the same, please let me know. I want to hear all about it. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.
Oh wow, it smells good. Yeah, baby!
What are we cheersing to? Cheersing to
Mama's YouTube channel.
Cheersing to the YouTube channel. Cheers!